Daily sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Las Vegas Raiders. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Fields this way up at the 17. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Ready.
In motion, Hill. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's got Rome. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30.
18 Cardinal, 19 White.
They go play action with Hurts. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how impaired? Get points out of this drive.
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Play action. Here's Hurts. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. A big third down pickup of 20 yards. And that last throw, CD, going to move him even further up that all-time passing leaderboard as he just moved beyond Broadway Joe Namath at 27,663 yards.
And that's impressive because Joe Namath, my goodness, he could throw a football. I mean, it was just gorgeous the way he threw it. Rallied his Jets to a Super Bowl win, one of the greatest upsets in NFL history. Broadway Joe, the man.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. The Raiders at 1-5, really struggling here to start the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Well, this defense for the Bengals, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely.
Oh.
I hope he'll recover.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Harris will cross the line. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal. They got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. A short kick taken at the 18. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Man.
Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
Oh.
He'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Hurts to throw.
Got a man, it's Tunyon. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 28. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Damian Harris, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Raiders are within an
extra point of tying up this ball game.
Point after, right down the middle.
And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. A short. Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. So a teammate picking him up there. That was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey,
he's got a man. Complete. 20. 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 97 yards. Everything but pay dirt. So a big pickup that time. And Charles, defending AFC Player of the Week, maybe bucking towards another award this week.
Yeah, they say they don't really care about the individual awards. You and I both know
they do.
It means a lot to them. It means respect around the league. And if he's able to show those kind of hands all game long, he can win a second one.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
Lance now on 3rd and goal. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 162, tying him with LaDainian Tomlinson for 3rd place all time, as his guys have now moved out in front. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. So the hand got inside the face mask that time. Looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we saw this in their loss last week. Penalties at inopportune times that led to their demise.
But first down hurts.
Nick,
And he knocks the ball away.
let me click on him, Madden.
As a coaching staff,
Bruh.
you can do just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
Throwing is Hurts. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Hurts. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Devontae Smith, his first touchdown.
God damn, man. You gonna let him get all this bullshit all game?
Extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie.
Oh, I got a receiver over there.
We haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing his Lance on third down. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 23. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Now a give, running left is Harris. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. 63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
18
He'll drop to throw. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but he's playing really well.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
Now Lance again.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. On first and goal, they'll try the option left. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Let's go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. Santos with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Back to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for a Bengals TD. Santos now to add the PAT.
There we go.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Tatum going.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Let's go now.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's first and 10. Read option. Here's Davis Price. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On the give, this is Harris. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Buffalo 18.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Oh, hit as he throws there.
You didn't want to throw that. That was a pick.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Come my team! Come my team!
From the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, the ball
that was
comes
pick.
out on the hit, but they'll say
That was
it's
pick too.
incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Looking left
Come on, bro. You got to break on that.
Now a timeout
IQ.
they'll get it with 10
IQ
seconds to
play.
go before halftime.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. They hand this off to
This
Harris.
motherfucker gonna run the ball.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. And now we'll get a late
Man, my
timeout
offense too dynamic for you to run all game, bro.
Quarter number 2.
I'm going to score. You got to score too, bro.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you to our EA studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. Well, here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
That's good. For Las Vegas, first down. First and 10.
Now Harris. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Bro.
On the move past the 40. And he'll be out just a yard or 2.
Trying to do this damn bet, man.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, defense. It has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed in the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
And I think that's going to go down as no gain, but that doesn't seem fair for the effort that was presented on that play. That should go down as a loss. I know, I'm a defensive guy, but you got to like the play that was made.
He made a lot of those plays last week. He was AFC Defensive Player of the Week, picking up where he left off. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 right. Warriors, 17. Drop 50, drop 50.
They'll set up to throw. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. Touchdown Raiders. Damian Harris, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Raiders are back within a score. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Hurts will throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Fields this way up at the 17. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have the lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Lance now on 1st down. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Lance looks to throw again. Past the 20. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. To throw, it's Lance. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 163. That moves him past LT and into 3rd place all time. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
They'll start by running the option to the right. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper and 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd down.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
They go play action with Hurts. Got a man, it's caught.
inside the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Cougar 19.
They'll run with Harris. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Buffalo 18. Dragon 60.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This will be caught at about the 6. Touchdown! Chigakakro. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And this is back to a 5-point game. Game now as here comes the kickoff. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. They fake the handoff. Now Lance. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On 1st down, Lance. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. In motion, Hill. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone.
Ready or not, here I come.
Come on, set.
Right back to him on 1st down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Lance. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a 1st down.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals could be on their way to a 5-2 start as they add on to their lead. Santos with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble of bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. For Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
first down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
To throw on 2nd and 6. Hurts. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Las Vegas.
Here's Harris. Now they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. And the Bengals will have the football as this is taken up.
Ready or not, here I come.
Neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles. And a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay. Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down.
Oh, I had him touchdown. Oh.
It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
Now that was a passer's nightmare.
Oh.
Totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And they'll go for it. Lance.
Oh, good pick.
Maybe the turning point they
Fucking
need.
ability, bro.
Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
What? Why is he wide open?
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Hurts sets up to throw it. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
70 rings, 19 points.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Oh.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Ready or not.
With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Raiders have made it a 1-score game again.
Here I come. You can't hide.
Right down the middle. And now things get
I'm gonna
interesting here in this one.
find you.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own
I'm gonna
25-yard line.
find you.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
He and his little blitzy blitz.
We have a brand new ball game, and now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here, or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
First down.
With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
Yeah, he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 124 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a give.
Oh, that was Teddy.
Inside, but nothing there. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Oh, 74.
Measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am quick throw out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers.
Drop the ball.
Or something like that.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. Santos' kick is up and through, and that'll push the lead up to 8. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Steps away to his left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field?
Cut, ready? 79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete.
Who is
Good
38?
coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Back to throw. That pass complete to Moore. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
Ready, break. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Down to their final play. They've got to get in the end zone. That's part one. Part two, the two-point conversion.
Throw the two-point conversion right out of their mind. That's what they have to do. What you said is accurate. In the end zone, have to score a touchdown for that to even matter.
Let's go now.
This offense was on the move. Now two straight.
Oh, that ain't the play out
incompletions.
pick.
Looking at 3rd and 10. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Well, they're out of timeout, so this one has to be in the end zone. So make sure you have your fastest guys and your best sleepers on the field for this play.
Come on, come on. Hey. Cut 19, cut 19. 19 tight, 19 tight.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.